Hello and welcome back. I got the storage unit of a Manson family member. Well, in it there was a bunch of Christmas decorations, and I cut part off of their tree. That's from their Christmas tree. We're going to decorate that thing today with their decorations, and we're going to show a few more things from the Manson family today, here. Merry Christmas. Welcome back. Christmas decorations aren't the greatest things in the world to have, you know? So if you find a whole bunch of those, you usually throw them in the trash. It's exactly what I did with most of them. You know, there was about 3 of them that I kept. I'm going to show you. And I cut part of their tree, you know? I cut a piece off. So now I'm going to try to make my own tree out of part of their tree. So there we have it. A branch from the Christmas tree. There's the Christmas tree right there. Those are TJ's kids, by the way. They'll have Christmas hats on. She's got a Mickey Mouse hat on. But their faces are censored. I put snowflakes over them so that nobody can see. There's the tree in the background. And there's the tree that we have now. That's Lori. Ansom 13. And I got some more decorations from her. So let's take a look at those. Like I said, when I got that storage unit, there was a lot of junk in there. A lot of things that nobody would really want. And Christmas decorations, they're probably one of them. But I like the dates on these. 1979. That was 10 years after Charlie Manson and his family was arrested. Now this was one of the decorations that Anson and TJ had in theirs. What significance 1979 has, I have no idea. But I thought it was pretty cool, so I kept it. Again, I kept a few things, and a lot of things I just threw in the trash. But I'll show you the things I kept. Why I would keep something like this, who knows? It was flat, it was easy to keep. You know, it doesn't take up a lot of space. Those are hooks that they would use on the Christmas tree from Manson Family Christmas Cards. I'm assuming that these were more of Ansom's decorations than they were TJ's, because a couple of them she even wrote her name on. Let's look at those. But she actually wrote her name on this. Lori Mordesich. Like I said, it's really hard to see, but she wrote her name on there. Lori Lynn Mordesich. And it was 1979. That's Ansom 13. Charlie Manson's Ansom 13 is Lori Lynn Mordesich. And she wrote it herself right there on a Christmas decoration. And this one also, I believe, no, it doesn't have a name written on it. I thought they both did. No, this one doesn't. But I kept it as well. 1977. I think it says, yeah, it says 77. Oh yeah, it says it, 1977. But a couple of decorations from Lori. I also kept this, because to me, it looked like a little Lynette. I don't know if it was a little Lynette. Probably more of a little Santa Claus or maybe a little elf or something, maybe. I don't know. But it looks like a little Lynette to me. And I thought, wow, that's really cool. I'm going to keep that too. So those are some of the decorations that I have of TJ and Lori's. And then light bulbs. Yeah, I kept light bulbs. Well, partially because you could see them in the picture, you know, on the tree. But again, these are kind of sentimental to me, because these are the same kind of light bulbs that we had on the tree when I was a kid. And I just put some, you know, battery operated ones behind them, and that's not actually them working, but still. It makes sort of a nice display of light bulbs from the past, from the Manson's family Christmas tree. As you see, I got quite a collection of. So as you can see, I've got quite the collection of Manson family Christmas memorabilia. At least I got a starter collection, because I've only got TJ and Lori for the moment. Let's add to that. Let's see what else. If you watched the last video, you already know that Manson sent me a ring for Christmas. So let's put that in there as well, because that's the box that it came in. That was the box. And I showed you that Charlie sent me many Christmas cards over the years. So let's put the Christmas card in there. Also, if you were watching the last video, you know that Michael Brunner had already sent me some maple syrup. So let's throw that in there too. Nice Christmas gift. Let's put that over there with the maple syrup. I'll put it back in here with Laurie. How about that? In there with Laurie. And let's not forget that South Park Charlie Manson. Put that in there too. Oh, Manson Family Christmas collection that we got going on here. We got a Christmas card from the dad. I don't one from the son now. Let's put that up there too. Throw that in the mix. And we're getting to be quite Christmassy now. This was a gift from the real grandson. And I mean the real grandson by, DNA terms. Michael Brunner's little boy made this for me and sent it to me in the mail. Well, at least Amy said he did. So let's put that up there too. He can be in the tree. That's very cool. I like that. I always like that. Amy says, even Manson's grandson makes string dolls now. This just reminded me of Santa Claus's Reindeer. And it belonged to TJ and Ansom as well. And what really intrigued me about this is it's homemade. So it's homemade and it's stained as well. It doesn't have any kind of writings on it or anything. So up here it kind of sort of has a, I don't know, some kind of a something up there. I don't know if it's a stamp or what the heck it was at one point. But anyway, I always thought, well, maybe TJ could have made that, who knows. At any rate, it was his, and he evidently liked it. So that goes to Christmas too, because it's quite Christmas looking, don't you think? When Amy was alive, Michael Brunner's wife passed away. She would make sure she sent. She was quite good at sending Christmas cards. There's a picture of us. There's Stoner. There's Amy. There's Michael. And over at the Spawn Ranch. Christmas. It's a good time to, remember people that aren't around anymore. Amy was a good soul. I liked Amy. She was a good person. So our collection of Christmas items is growing. This is from Jenny Gentry. Not quite the Manson family member that she would like to be, but from her as well. Anyway, let's look inside. One time they were at Spawn Ranch and they stayed there. And Jenny sent me a message to go over there and get an autograph that she had left. And there it is. And there's also other things in here that, tell about all this whole story. I ought to tell this story later, but look, there's a few things that are in there that all belong to Jenny Gentry and the Manson family. It also has to do with Denis Rice, because there's a letter in there from Denis Rice as well. We'll look at that in another day. But this goes into our Christmas collection of Manson family items. I like that. That reminds me of my grandmother. This is another relic from TJ and Laurie. I'm not sure if I kept it because it was Christmassy or not. Just because it had all the remnants of them last using it, really. But anyway, add to our Christmas collection here of Christmas decorating the Manson family way. And it goes, it fits. Probably a good time to add in the picture that I got from Lynette for decorating the Christmas tree in federal prison. Lynette Fromme, Merry Christmas. There's a better shot of her at the Christmas tree. See, the Manson family do like Christmas. This kind of reminds me of a sort of an envelope that my grandmother might send to me for Christmas. But it wasn't from my grandmother. It was another one from good old Charlie. And this one he sent me, and it was wrapped up too. He used wrapping paper. So he wrapped it up, and even on it says, Happy New Year, yesterday, tomorrow, forever. And it had him as Krampus. I thought that was quite cool. You know, it's only a photograph. We made it, I don't know, one of them photo places. I thought it was quite cool though, so I had it duplicated into real Christmas cards. Later on. But this is the original that Charlie sent me 1 year. Him as Krampus, wrapped up in wrapping paper as well. So this is more Christmas to add to the collection. San Luis Obispo. Michael, warm wishes for a very special holiday season. Bruce Davis. He's a second in command. Can't have Christmas without him. 3 Kings of Orient are Susan Atkins. May the holiday season bring you and yours many blessings. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Susan Atkins. Let's add her into the Christmas card mix. More Christmas greetings from Charlie. Happy holidays. It might be a Manson family Christmas if Santa Claus is pulled over on suspicion of burglary. Very cool Christmas card. Because it was really handmade. Handmade out of I don't know, probably a page from a book or something like that. Because the inmates have to be quite crafty. Yeah, it is. See how it's made out of a book? They have to be quite crafty in there. And this one has horses on it. One of them's like falling down over a hill. And on the back side of it, it's got another guy that's halfway falling off a horse with another guy. Kind of looks like Spawn Ranch, huh? Well, let's take a look at it on the inside. And it's Dear Michael. Michael, here's the channel. It's December the 9th, 2002. Here's a Texas card for you. I believe it's a painting by Russell. Well, yes it is, but after searching, I couldn't find sight under here of his first name. I made this some time ago and have kept it and displayed it because it reminded me of a particular night when all the horses got loose from the ranch and stampeded up the road. A Christmas howdy do, Lynette. Lynette would send me season, like Manson, she was pretty good at sending season greetings out every year as well. Just like this one, which was a letter. It's like a 5-page letter, but it says C card first. And again, she had made another homemade card. This was less Christmassy looking, I suppose, but still. Homemade card for Christmas. And talking about Christmas gifts that she might want under her tree that I did eventually buy for her. I guess Christmas in the Manson family couldn't be complete without mistletoe and holly. Actually, it's a birthday card, but still, being as my birthday is only 2 days before Christmas, it serves us both. And he speaks about Christmas in it. And he was actually the murderer of all the people Helter Skelter. Charles Watson. So there you have it. A small portion of some of the Christmas items that I've collected over the years that have to deal with the Manson family. And since some will say Jesus is the reason for the season, why not add in the pin that Denis Rice gave me? He became a preacher too, just like Tex. And also, one of the, I would call him the second string Manson family members, just like Jenny Gentry. They're all on the second stringers. Now Susan Atkins, she's a starter. This was a collaboration, a drawing between three of us. Actually, what you're looking at now is three of us, I suppose. This was done by Charlie. The outside bulb was done by me. And this was done by another inmate next to Charlie. It's also a Christmas drawing. Has a Christmas story too. We'll get to that next time though. From Michael's back porch to you, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. And until next time, talk more about that collaboration and Christmas that we had there. Have yourself a wonderful day. And if you're interested in one of these cards, check out the link over there. And until next time, peace.